soulmate, my everything. You know what's funny? Oh, man. Woo. You know what's funny? All my life I came up, I seen my mom being beat on and seeing the things that my mom went through, seeing the things my sister went through. I never knew how to respect women, you know? You come up in the hood, you in that lifestyle, you disrespect women because that's what you was taught. One thing, once again, that happened in jail, I wanted to change all of me. I just didn't want to change one aspect of me. I wanted to learn how to respect women. I wanted to learn how to be a dad. I wanted everything. I wanted that whole 360 degrees. And when I began to change it, and I began to realize, you know, when I was in jail, I did not do anything that was related to sexual activities. I mean, people do other things. I didn't do anything for 1 year. I don't care. Anything that dealt with the desire of wanting to satisfy sexual activity, I didn't do anything because I knew I had to show the self-control that I couldn't engage in it. I had to be free to do what God wanted me to do. When I came home from jail, I didn't have a girlfriend for 1 year. That was 2 years with going out sexual activities. Because when I got with a woman, I wanted to know that I was going to treat her like I thought a woman should be treated. I wanted to show her respect. And you know what? Through reading and research, I just didn't read books about martial arts and all that. I read books about how to become a better person. And I set on that path when I got my kid, man. I said, you know, after being a single dad, I realized that in order to have balance, I had to find a woman that could bring that I couldn't provide for him. And I had to protect them and make sure that the me that dealt with every woman, I couldn't expose them to that. I couldn't do that no more. And when I met my wife, man, I knew that she was the right one.
I've been studying martial arts since I was 4 years old. This September 19th will be 27 years. I remember the exact date that I started martial arts. And I try to remember it every year just to celebrate what it has done for me in my life. I always keep that as a fond memory. Of everything that has helped me overcome all the obstacles and things like that. I love martial arts so much.
I met my wife in competition. You know, we came up and she said she used to always look up to me. I used to look up to her, you know. And when I first met her, you know, I was just honored that she gave me the time of the day because her technique and her martial arts was so respected because she was so good, but her personality and her energy was so loving and so caring. And I was honored that she would allow me to sit with her. I was honored that she would allow me to take her to the movies. My first time I kissed her, I asked her for permission to kiss her. See, the one thing I learned through incarceration, I might not know what to do, but I know what not to do. And I know that for all the times I never asked a woman for permission to kiss her or to go out with her or to hug her, it was now time to ask a woman for permission before I just thought I deserved to do that. And I did that. And she became everything that I could ever possibly imagine. She brought the balance in my life. She allowed me to become softer. She became that everything that my son needed. There were things that I was so strict, man. I mean, when I went to the Chuck Norris show and I came back, the whole house was clean. We had like fish in the bathroom, you know, everything that I wouldn't let him do, she was letting him do. Now I had to accept that she was allowing him to be a kid. I was trying so hard for him to be a man and be better than me that I didn't realize that I was bringing imbalance to his life because I was too hard. And she made me to be balanced, the yin and the yang. And we complement one another. And sometimes she's hard and I'm soft and vice versa. You know, she's my soulmate, man. And most importantly, I respect her as a martial artist, not because she's my wife, but because what she has achieved in her own right. She is a master and she stands alone. And by knowing her story and knowing what she had to come through and knowing the obstacles she had to go through, man, I'm forever honored that she has given me the opportunity to become a better man, a better husband, and a better father. My soulmate, Kimber Johnson.
Sometimes things seem like life makes it seem like some things in life when it happens to you, it makes it seem like there's no way up or that this is the end and you're meant to be a failure. But then you have this conscience that martial arts develops inside of you and just helps you believe that you can accomplish anything and everything. And also, the reason that it does that to you, I believe the type of people that are in martial arts, they have this never quit, connive, constant never improving attitude.
To be a servant of God,
I got to take pieces from every element of positivity and empowerment to destroy those negative things so I can become a more complete person to be able to serve God and do my work, man. That's what I do every day. It's mapped out. You can see it. There's a vision board. There's a 10-year plan. Not just in my 10-year plan on a piece of paper, but when I work out in the gym, I have music playing. And on the music tape that I'm working out to, it has my 10-year plan, me talking about what I got to do, what I want to manifest, you know. And then I have my schedule from every waking day until the time I go to sleep. It's all laid out. But the beautiful thing about that, because I'm a creative maniac, and I said it again, I'm a creative maniac. Because I'm a creative maniac, I need structure. But a lot of times my creativity go outside the structure, and I need those things to bring me back to structure. Because the truth in life lies outside of all systems, patterns, and structures. But you got to have that so you can be able to guide yourself in the right directions and stay on course of where you think God wants you to go. Because for me to limit where I want to go by saying, hey, this is what I'm going to do, then I'm limiting what God wants me to do and become.
The values that I teach, I just like to tell you, don't come from martial arts school, come from my mommy and my dad. That's just it. Saying sir, saying man, feeling good about myself, believing in my dreams, getting tough love, getting total support that comes from my mommy and my dad.
I mean, I remember the times I lived in the projects, my mom collecting a welfare check, and I come down the steps and the guy's selling the drugs. I know that it was because when I made that mistake to go to jail, I begged and pleaded to God, if you give me another chance, I will never, ever abandon my dreams again. And because of God, everything that I do is for some little kid that struggled just like me and you. And I want them to know out there, I don't care what goes on, I don't care what somebody's saying to you. If you believe in your heart and soul and keep God first, you can do whatever you want to do. And look at this right here. This is what it's all about. But it's all about the character and the respect that we have for one another. I'm honored, sir.
No, seriously. You know.
What I learned from my parents is respect. I learned to show respect. Respect your elders. I don't care what an older person do to you. They might cuss you out or whatever. My dad said, but you don't have the right to cuss back at them. Walk away, let it be. You can go on a rooftop, yell, but don't yell it out to them. Show them respect at all times, you know. My mom was always loving and